What's going on, guys? So this is part 2 of the Eastern Trail. As I was telling you guys, I started in Scarborough, Maine. I went up Route 9 and veered off before I got to Route 1. It's a 65-mile route. I'm only doing about 2 miles of it to get to the part where I'm going. As I said in my previous video, I am less than 10 miles away from hitting the peak of this trail before I start veering back. I'd say it's all downhill from there, but since I'm going through the mountains and stuff like that, and I'm going from sea level to where I'm going, it's all going to be uphill from there. But it should be better, down to about 140 miles once I reach this destination. Without further ado, let's flip that camera around. It's about, I don't know if you can see where that person is down there. That's a little further behind them was where I cut off the last video. Now we're getting ready to go into the wooded part, so I want to make sure that you guys could see this as well. But either way, if you appreciate this video, guys, don't forget to give me that big old thumbs up. You know, it helps push the video out more people. It's been rocking over on YouTube. Facebook's starting to blow up. I have to do some more on Instagram. It's a little irritating for me because I do a lot of these longer form videos and stuff like that. I can't put any of that on Instagram. It cuts it all the way down to 90 seconds. Obviously, I have lots of reels and stuff, so I will be getting that uploaded eventually, but obviously my main focus has been getting this YouTube and Facebook on track. Then I can start to focus on other things, maybe add some other avenues, stuff like that. It's also a little bit different when you're trying to conserve your battery as you go. I do have a battery pack that does really good. I charge it up and all that, but especially going through places like New England, there's long stretches where you might not have a spot to charge. So I gotta be as conservative about my battery as possible. Within reason, obviously I'm gonna get the content out there and stuff like that. So with me less than 10 miles away from Portland, I'm not likely to get all the way there tonight because, you know, it's still a good amount of miles left. I'm getting, it's what, probably, yeah, it's 5:15 right now out here. So that would have me walking until probably 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, which I've definitely done quite a few times. And if that's what ends up being the case, that's what ends up being the case. But more than likely, I'm just going to sit at the bottom, the outskirts of the general city area, and enjoy it, and then walk my way into Portland in the morning. Get whatever content I can along the way. I love the shift here. It went from salt marsh to like a wooded area. Multiple features of the hiking life. Guys, if you're not already following along, go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe button, depending on the platform you're on. Again, Facebook, guys, go ahead and ignore the subscribe button because that's going to charge you money. I'm not giving any extra features. The only thing that it includes is being able to comment on my live videos without $2 stars thing. But I am going to start shutting off the stars on my live videos because I'd rather have the interactions. Guys, if you think this trail is beautiful or you enjoy any of these videos, always don't be afraid to hit that share button. Push it out to more people and, you know, show YouTube, Facebook, whatever, that you guys are enjoying it. So I'm guessing over here, yeah, so this is a mile marker of what's left of the trail. So there's 11 miles left of this trail, but we're going to spit out a little bit earlier than that. I can almost see the end, I think, up ahead. So we'll take that exit and start to veer through the city and see what they got to offer. So as you guys can probably tell from all the videos throughout the summer, starting from Greenwich, which I think should be pronounced Greenwich, it's spelt with 2 E's, but anyway, that I started in Greenwich, Connecticut. It's all New England is gorgeous. I do think that Maine has the slight edge, but I don't know if there's any state in New England that I would tell anyone to avoid. Maybe long term, but not short term. It's definitely worth seeing. Guys, don't forget to include things that you think you'd like to see me view in the future, and kind of give me your opinion of how things are going, what you'd like to see different in videos in the future. Obviously, it's if it wasn't for people giving advice along the way, then I can't improve, right? I can only go with my own judgment, and obviously I might not always agree with what people say to include, but sometimes ends up being beneficial listening to people. So as always, don't be afraid to drop them in the comments. When I started the other video on this trail, I ended up thinking I might have to 3 or 4. It looks like I should be able to wrap this up with what I have now. I will end up ending it before I get down to that spot due to time restraints, but it is looking good so far. Now earlier on the last video I mentioned that they said part of this trail had been washed away, and that last month in a storm, and that they had to redo it. I haven't seen the spot stick out, but we'll keep our eyes open for the last little bit here. As you can tell, this is a pretty peaceful walk, pretty nice. A lot of trails that I go to don't seem to have very many people there. Maine, it seems everywhere as far as walking, they're all about it, which is kind of cool to see, or hiking, biking, whatever. Even down to the Kittery, Maine area, if you go down to that bridge, the state line from Massachusetts to Maine, that thing is crowded all day long with people just walking back and forth on that bridge. Probably the most active state line I've seen for pedestrians. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video right there, guys. Thank you for tuning in. As always, have a good rest of your day.